If you look at from a PE perspective, answer is yes. Relative to the history, obviously Nifty PE, which used to trade at 17 and a half time 1 year forward, we are talking about 21 times 1 year forward, assuming that recovery in earnings will be stronger next year, right? So clearly from that history perspective, we are no longer cheap. We are slightly into the fair value plus zone. So obviously one is always worried. But if you look at from a price to book perspective, which is the book value, which is the net worth of the profits earned over last many years plus the raised capital, we are in line with history. We are not very expensive in that aspect. So my sense is that one parameter only, PE should not be judged. PE should be looked in the context of two things. One, in the past, we never had negative interest rates globally. And today, if you ask me what is the most expensive asset class, it's bonds. If you're almost, at 50 basis points or negative yield, you're virtually giving 100 PE to a bond, right? You're not giving 100 PE to an equity, which is growth asset class. So bonds are far more expensive in today's term globally than equities. And equities should not be looked in isolation. That's why I said, the lower the interest rate, the lower discounting rate, the higher the PE it is, right? So in order to get really worried on a very large correction in equity markets, we should be having a strong opinion that interest rates now has bottomed out and it's probably moving on to the upward direction, which we still don't have any evidence right now, right? So equities from a valuation perspective, maybe compared to the history in a higher zone, but when you look at other environment, which is interest rates, the opportunity to invest in some other asset classes not there. I think equities is not that expensive and euphoric, which we have seen, 92s, 87s, 2000, where the, pockets of market went into different zone. We are seeing those excesses being in today's market also. I gave an example of Airbnb, which got listed yesterday, right? Very small revenue, but $100 billion. Tesla, $600 billion market cap. All the auto majors combined together is one Tesla market cap, right? Those are maybe the pockets of excesses where markets are willing to discount next 5 year, 10 years of growth and give them that right now. But by and large, if you look at the broader market, I don't find them very expensive. So our suggestion would be that stagger your investment over the next 6, 8, 12 months and have slightly more exposure to broader market funds, which you not have over the last 3 years, rather than only waiting for the correction. And this time also has proved that the people have lost more money waiting for the correction than the actual correction itself. It's a classic Peter Lynch, saying, and I think it's been repeated again this time. So I would not jump in with all my money today at one go. I will stagger it over the next 6 months. Will be a more prudent strategy rather than just jumping at one go and having a fear of missing out. But don't look only at PE. Look at other aspects which is making PE at 21 times. We have never seen in the history of capital markets negative yield of $18 trillion bonds giving negative interest rates. So if you really need to be worried about, it's bonds. They are trading at a PE which is 80, 90, 100, not the equities at the moment.